It's Yumiko versus Hitman. China versus USA. Veteran versus young talent. Hitman 2-0 already in the first round. Same for Yumiko. Not challenged yet, but now challenging each other. And here we have the Farseer. And the Wolfies that we were missing before we'll finally be seeing. On Yumiko's side, it is the AM. No craziness with MK first, which would be completely outrageous in this matchup from any other human. But this is Yumiko, guys. He loves the MK. And doesn't care all the time how exactly viable he is, perhaps. Fast tech, as is always the case with Farseer. Not pressuring level 1, but rather going creeping. A lot of humans nowadays go for an early Merc Camp pull just for the Shadow Priest, not for actual creeping. To have the Mercenary to have with Wolves and with healing can be a big help in the early game especially. LR is normally a map where it's really hard for the human to find good levels. Even level 2 can be hard, and especially level 3 is oftentimes impossible to get quickly. Which makes this a tough early game human map. But mid and late game, it's really good for human. MK can pick up great experience right outside the base. There's tons of chokes everywhere. So there's an interesting dynamic to it. It kind of flips around from being bad to being good. So oftentimes orcs try to abuse the early game. Try to get as far ahead as possible. But Hitman went for a bit of creeping at least first. And now looking to steal some last hits with a Chain Lightning. Farseer already pretty hurt himself. Oh, Grunts and Wolves creeping the rest of the camp. That's pretty cool. And the Farseer still has decent mana left. Going for Chain Lightning last hits is expensive. 120 mana is quite a bunch. Oh, nice footy protection. Wasn't quite in kill range there. 85 damage from the Chain Lightning level 1 on the first hit. Let's compare the techs here. Orc tech about 40% ahead or something. That's pretty normal. But now Hitman is falling back, giving the AM pretty much complete freedom. You really don't want to give him level 3 if you can help it in any way. But the big level 4 creep here will be going to Yumi. Valuable experience. Sentry Ward also always a big help. Running in here with Grunts is dangerous because Ensnare could be coming. Yep, there it is. But not enough footies for us around. Water Elemental ran out. No mana on the AM. It's actually looking okay. Grunt trying to trail the AM. Figuring out where he is. And over here, Wolfies and the Grunt taking out the rest of that camp. Looking pretty nice once again. Grunt spread across the map. Pressuring the AM. Not getting him, letting him get to level 3 too easily. This is of course a map where that is not too hard to do, but still. Sentry Ward positioning, outstanding. On tier 2, nowadays, orcs will go for expansions quite a lot. And that sentry is going to make scouting for that super easy. We do have a TC second, of course, and then the question is always walkers or shaman. And the answer here is shaman. The build that Lynn showed against Infi in the CC Masters final was really cool. Single Windrider into shaman, early expansion. And then adjusting to the human. If he does not go for Dragonhawks, more Windriders, and if he does, which Yumiko is doing, only the single one. A player's forces are under attack. This creep jack by Yumi is pretty good though. We have Aura first in the TC, no Stomp here to control anything. Is he gonna secure this with the Chain Lightning? Nope. Gets the experience regardless, but item goes to Yumi, if I saw that right. Actually, I think the TC got it. MK not out yet. This is always the issue for Orc here in this matchup. They tech later, the second hero's out later. If the MK was here already, this would be super hard to deal with for Hitman. First Shaman is here, Purge coming out, Water Elemental taken out quickly. And the Wind Rider at the moment can't really be contested. Next asset goes to the TC as well, close to level 2 now. The one Shaman is probably gonna die. Oh, nice heal salve. Actually makes it away. Also, the way he was zoning the AM away, really nice. Yumiko was aware, Chain Lightning was certainly available, so he has to be careful here with his low HP Archmage. Pulling out the creeps. Is that intentional? Oh, he wants to creep the Merc camp right after. Oh, this is some sick power creeping over here. Could go for mercenaries as well. Especially the Berserker. Pretty good. Shaman actually dies to the creeps. That's a little annoying. But Shaman are fairly cheap. MK finally getting some creeping done of his own. This is the first good yellow camp that he can claim out of 3 with militia support pretty easily. But it's not exactly the Lin build. The Lin build was 1 Wind Rider, 2 Shaman into expansion. And we have more Wind Riders coming. So it's 2 Wind Riders, which is already kind of playing into Yumi's hands with going Dragonhawks. Raiders are starting to come in. Raiders with Ensnare can disrupt Shackles, but normally that doesn't work out too well, especially the bigger the armies become. Currently Yumi's army though not looking too good. It's 2 priests only, no Sorks especially. And that's of course the big drawback of going for Griffin Aviary. You don't have double Sanctum early, you don't have mass casters early. Oh, Illusion I think just soaked up a Stormbolt right there. Oh, Ensnare on the Wind Rider, that one hurts. Easily lost. There's also another Stormbolt on cooldown. Oh, big Stomp coming in. Lightning Shield on the TC. Yep, there it is. Priests do have Adept training for Dispel. Needs to use it. Needs to use that Dispel really badly. He doesn't though. Oh my goodness, that's so much damage. Finally the Dispel is coming in. But decent damage was done regardless. Level 4 here on the TC with more kills. Holding on to the Stomp. TP out is the call for Hitman. Saving that 1 grunt. How many units did he lose? I think one Shaman, 1 Wind Rider, right? Oh, Yumi is expanding. That seems pretty risky to me. Like, normally, as long as you just power up on 1 base versus 1, Human seemingly seems to be favored in the late game. And if you go for an expansion, this is just taking army strength away from you. Farsi is about to be level 4. The level 2 Woofies can certainly be impactful as the breaker numbers are extremely low. We have no breakers so far. 1 breaker into control magic. Wow. Coming in with the next push. Farseer is waiting for the heal scroll. Scroll the Beast also just picked up. And there we go. This could be the game deciding fight right here. Yumi at 50, Hitman at 50. Hitman doesn't want to go in yet. A little bit indecisive perhaps. Expansion is about to be ready. Needs to act soon. Chain Lightning, last hit steal. Gets the Farseer almost to level 4. No invo on the TC, by the way. That's a problem. And the expansion is up. Here we go. Scroll the Beast popped. Oh, this is a big push coming in. Wolves. The stomp! He walked into that stomp, though. Where was the Stormbolt to control the TC? Triple Kodo Beast. Triple Kodo. What is this? MK dropping low, but he has got plenty of items. Militia on the way from the main. I think it's call to arms. Yup, there's basically no mining going on. AM in trouble. No time for the TP. Hitman finds the perfect timing with the triple Kodo timing. Takes out the MK once. He's going to come back with the Ankh, but he might just be dying again. Oh, lightning shield on the Kodo. Whew. Level 4 TC. That aura is also pretty nice now. More purges coming in against the MK. He's still dropping lower. Invol has to be used soon. Here it comes. But the Woofies are back, and they're pretty strong. Can't be dispelled. Priest out of mana. Breakers out of mana. This expansion apparently was too greedy as the MK falls and USA remain #1. Yeah, Yumiko on the retreat here is going to be losing more. 2 more casters dying. Expansion completely exposed. And yeah, this is the new school Orc ranged army. You don't want to go heavy on melee because you're going to get abused too hard by slow. Unlike Lin, Hitman didn't go for the tier 2 expansion, but rather for a push. But that looked good again. I felt like the timing was slipping away from him. But no, he was able to find a really powerful one there. Stomp, Chain Lightning, Scroll of the Beast, Woofies, everything being thrown in. And I have to wonder if that expansion was the best strategical choice. I don't believe it was. Could be a quick 4-0 today for Hitman. And with that, his day would be over. Again, we're going to have 2 upper bracket rounds, 2 lower bracket rounds. Oh, Stars and Stripes. That is the perfectly timed donation. Thank you for the €5. USA, USA! Freedom everywhere. Yep. Liberty is intensifying here. With Hitman now with his 3rd map win. From Group D, we haven't gotten any results yet. I'm just going to try to get the results later. I'm going to be annoying Wong again. From Gonlin Harbor. Yeah, so 2 upper bracket rounds today, 2 lower bracket rounds. So not that many matches. But of course, the whole week is full of WGL qualifiers. And we're going to be covering almost every single one. We're going to miss one day. One day we're going to be missing. I hope you guys can forgive us for that. But only one. So, today, Tuesday, is the 2nd day, Group C and D of the Open Qualifiers. Then the first round, the round of 32, will be concluded on Wednesday. And on Thursday, the Pro Qualifier is beginning. Friday, Pro Qualifier as well. The last day of Open Qualifier, Saturday. That's the day we're missing, unfortunately. Saturday, we won't be able to cover. But Sunday, we're going to be back. Or, well, Neo is going to be back. I'm going to be gone over the whole weekend. But Neo will be here Friday and Sunday. As you're noticing, Neo is not here today. Neo's taken a day off today and yesterday to be there again on the weekend. Players are in the lobby and the next game is about to begin soon. Are you going to go on a date? No! On the weekend, I'm actually going to North Sea. Ugrilainen, famous Warcraft reporter, which I hope all of you know, is opening an esports bar in North Sea in France, a Meltdown bar, and that's happening on this Saturday, and I'm staying for 2.5 days over there in North Sea. Myself, Side, David from War3 Kevin Schweem, and other Warcraft personalities will be there in North Sea, and everyone is welcome to join. So if you guys live close by, want to come by, head on over to North Sea, Meltdown Bar opening. You can Google that very easily. And yeah, everyone's welcome. And Blizzard have actually decided to support that a little bit. At the bar opening on Saturday, this Saturday, they're giving out 35 Warcraft 3 reforged keys for attendees there. So that's a bit more incentive for you guys to come by. So perhaps win a key, hang out with us, have a beer, have a good time. I'm looking forward to it. And Side in chat, yes, he'll be there as well. We're going to be playing some games apparently. I don't know in what form exactly. Perhaps it's going to be a show match between me and Side. Oh, it's going to be a sad game. It's going to be a sad game for me. But yeah, I'm really looking forward to it. It's going to be a good time. Alright, and the game is about to begin. About 2 minutes or so. And then we're going to see USA versus China again. Kind of a battle that encapsulates Blizzard as a whole currently. Isn't it? Oh, maybe I shouldn't have reminded you guys of that. Speaking of Blizzard as a whole, though, Neo and I will also be going to BlizzCon next week. So we're going to be leaving on Thursday next week. And we're going to be there for BlizzCon. We're going to be covering the event as much as possible. So it's important to follow us here if you want to get all the updates. Twitter, Instagram, YouTube, Facebook, all that good stuff. You can check out our Discord as well. We'll be posting videos and photos and everything basically. Yeah, for once I'm traveling again. Like after WCG, basically, I was just at home casting and working, casting and working, casting and working. And now we're going to be going traveling a little bit again. First to North Sea and then to BlizzCon. Really looking forward to that. And shortly after that is WGL, the main event. When does it begin? 24th, I think, right? Imagine if Hitman pulls a happy. Imagine if he goes there the first time and then wins WGL. That would be so insane. And I would love to see it, man. How unbelievable of a story would that be? And I think he's good. I think Hitman is a really good player. It's hard to gauge exactly on what level he is, though. And that's the cool thing about seeing him at WGL. How well is he going to handle the nerves, first of all? It's his first big offline tournament. And how well is he going to be able to play against the best of the best offline in the biggest tournament? Tourist Hitman? No, absolutely not. All right, you know what? I'm going to go through them one by one. I'm going to give you my opinion here. Being a very biased caster today. Very professional of me. So let's take a look at the qualified players. And I'm going to tell you who I think Hitman has a very decent chance at beating. And by very decent, I mean like 25% at least. Moon? No, I don't think Moon. Shishi? Absolutely. 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 Fly? No. Colorful? Absolutely. Sew-in? Absolutely. Sock and Yumiko? Maybe. Maybe. The other ones, I believe, to be a little bit too hard for him still. But maybe he's gonna surprise us. But, just like out of the players already there, I think he has a great chance against many of them. So, map 2. Now, it's coming up. Let's hop in. We didn't miss much. Twisted Meadows is the map. Wow. We're seeing a human actually not vetoing Twisted. That is very unusual. And what is this? Farseer Rock Golem creep. Oh, that was so close. That was razor thin. That Rock Golem was about to run out. Oh, look at the grunt movement. Grunt is putting in some hits, but more importantly, he's keeping the Rock Golem trapped. Wow. Hitman with the plays. I have never seen that before. Oh, and how he's regretting not having a Blade Master now. Our resources are swapped over here. There we go. Farseer scouting the human base now. Level 2 on the AM already. Belt for him, also not that great. But this should be a very late tech over here. Early tower, heavy militia usage. Oh, but now the Orc base is looking mighty juicy. AM is running in with the footies and all that he has. And, ooh, oh my god. If both burrows fall over here, it's kind of a disaster. Farseer's coming home to defend. Seems like it's a little tiny bit late though. Oh, second burrow. I think that one's getting cancelled as well. Ouch. That hurts. That certainly hurts. Farseer doesn't have Chain Lightning yet, of course. He got a little bit more experience here with the Water Elementals, which was nice. But this is going to slow down grunt production a ton. And it's also going to cost lots of lumber. So on tier 2, going for the Lodge and the Bestiary won't be that easy. Will be impossible, actually.
A player's forces are under attack.
Militia running out, thinking about the camp, but the wolves are right there. The wolves are just chasing the AM. Just right-clicked and following him around. And I like that. Again, you don't want to give level 3 AM to the opponent, especially with this tough early game now for Hitman. Level 3 AM would be super hard to deal with. Oh, good grunt positioning. Nice. The one grunt he had, he was positioning very smartly, looking for the opponent again. It's all about preventing Yumi creeping right now. So I'm really surprised that Yumi isn't more emphasizing creeping. Like, he could have popped one Water Elemental over here, send it over here with the footies, AM walks here, creeps with the next Water Elemental, and Militia could have even crept this by themselves. Like, we have seen much better creep routes by human in the early game on this map before. We see this map very rarely, super rarely nowadays from humans, because almost everyone vetoes it. But Yumi didn't. So, tech anyways. What's the tech looking like? Obviously, decently far behind for Yumi, but not even by that much, I think. Lodge might be getting cancelled. No, won't even, actually. This AM has achieved amazingly little after the 2 burrow cancels. Like, nothing else happened after.
A player's forces are under attack.
So the Bestiary is a little bit delayed. Thanks to the peon harass earlier. Rock Golem pull again. Seems like Hitman is very fond of this mechanic. And uses it as much as he can. So, big last hit right here. Who gets it? Last hit goes to the TC and the Orc units. But item goes to the AM. Panda second. That really surprises me. Yumiko normally is in love. How does he have 20 experience? Ah, woofies, right. Yumi is normally in love with the MK. And the Panda is just way worse in the late game, isn't he? Well, I guess with this new school way of Orc, the mass range, the clap isn't even that good. Interesting. Panda obviously comes out much faster than the MK does on tier 2. So you can put on pressure more quickly. But, like, level 1 Panda, unless you're facing a lot of footies or ghouls, isn't really all that strong. What do we have here? Griffin Aviary, early once again. Second Sanctum, delayed. Single Wind Rider so far. Do we have 2 this time or only 1? Looks like only 1. Ooh, and I love that. Single Wind Rider, I think that's the way to go. And with that, force the Griffin Aviary, delay the casters, delay the breakers, and then get more mileage out of your heroes for longer. Because the higher the breaker numbers get, the worse Farseer your TC become.
A player's forces are under attack.
Also, with there being no Storm Bolts, this can be microed much better now for Hitman. The one Dragonhawk. Actually killing the Wind Rider. Because the Raider with Ensnare is not ready yet. Dragonhawk's probably gonna die, I guess. To Purges. I was waiting for that. Oh my god, this is so little damage. Okay, Chain Lightning secures it. Crystal Ball, where's he gonna scan? I think he's gonna scan here. No. Where did he scan? Oh, he scanned right on the spot. Nice. Good game sense by Hitman. So now Kodo transition on the way. But also Mass Caster transition should be coming in for Yumi. And now there's a Raider, right? Yeah. There's one Raider with Ensnare now. So the nice thing is you can go into one Wind Rider again. And if there's only one Dragonhawk, you can cancel the Shackle with the Ensnare. So I'd actually like to see a second Dragonhawk now. A second Wind Rider. Now that the first one died. Oh, okay. There's a Dragonhawk already. Can be used well for scouting as well, of course. TC is close to 3. Double heal scroll on Hitman's side. Does he want to use the Ensnare on the Dragonhawk? One Ensnare to use. On the Sorceress. That should be an easy kill. Speed scroll running in. Nice dispel against the speed scroll. Hitting the TC most importantly so he can't... Oh, and the Militia call. The Militia timing is outstanding. Lightning Shield, quickly dispelled as well. But the TC still finds a decent one. Nice stomp into all of the melee, basically. First heal scroll used. Second heal scroll a little bit late. The dispels so fast on the Lightning Shields every time. Oh, and the Wand of Mana Sealing coming in now as well. The Wand of Mana Seal, which was stolen earlier. TP out now, trying to save the Kodo. Does save the Kodo. But that was a good fight for Yumi. That was 2 heal scrolls for the Orc as well. That's important to keep in mind. And this Panda is not looking bad at all. Not looking bad at all. I wonder, against the Panda, should you perhaps go heavier on grunts? But then again, grunts really aren't good against mass casters. They're kind of trash. Good game by Yumi. Farseer with so much mana, by the way. I am not level 4 yet, so not so insanely much healing. Water Elementals, only level 1. It's Aura. Ah, it's Aura 2 actually. That makes sense against the Shaman, of course. More and more Dragonhawks. I'd like to see actually Headhunters thrown into the mix. Oh, but no heal scroll right now for Hitman. That's a little scary. Alright, one more snare, one more kill. TC ready with a big stomp here in a second. Oh, that was a nice one. Where are the Chain Lightnings though? He's never using the Chain Lightnings. Level 4 Farseer. Come on, buddy. Use your spells. Is he not summoning wolves because he doesn't want to feed experience over, or what is the idea? This is always the most annoying thing when not playing walkers. You don't have AoE to spell against slow. And the slow lasts forever. 51 supply for Yumi. So hard for Hitman to just get somewhere on the map. Oh, Yumi is totally expecting the creep over here. Which is very natural, because the safest creep to go for. But that was not the case. So now he's right outside the Orc base. The only thing he can really do is attack into said base. Boros have reinforced defenses, so first he's going for the shop. And that would be a big kill, which he's going to get quickly with Breath. That's pretty easy as well. TC leveling up more, getting close to level 4. Farseer bought a TP, but a lot of the units over here are very hurt already. TP, very aggressive. Purge is coming out instantly. TC actually needs to be careful. There's one heal scroll. It's gonna be a big one. There it goes. Speed scroll. TC looking for the stomp. It's 3 targets, 2 priests taken out instantly. Nice purges as well. Shaman mana is still looking pretty good. He's got like 7 purges or something. But the health is not looking that good. Ooh, these breaths, dude, from the Panda. They are starting to add up quite a lot. Chain Lightning, Stomp combo. Good AoE into the back. Oh, nice heal scroll by Yumi. That was a really good one. Next breath again coming in. Oh, Kodo is not being slowed. The Sorks on A-click, I guess. On target A-click, maybe. More purges, more experience. Oh, but Hitman. 36 supply. I didn't see that. I was like, oh, maybe he's getting some kills, but he's falling way far behind in experience now. In supply, excuse me. That might be a little bit too much. Is this the best hero nowadays against this new orc style, the Panda, maybe? It's looking really good. Oh, stomp again. But never too much follow-up damage. There's another Chain Lightning, though. Water Elemental purged. TC, if he dies, this game must be over. TC still in trouble. Breath could finish him off. There it is. Final level 4 for the AM. Going Blizzard, actually. Which is probably a smart idea. Hitman looks like he's losing his first game of the day. Oh, the shop. Can he not reach the shop? That is unfortunate. Ouch! Oh boy. Breath Blizzard. All peons roasted. I'm trying to think what Hitman should have done to adjust more to this Panda mass AoE strat. And I'm not sure. Should he have perhaps transitioned out of Shaman into Raider Walker? Because the reason why Raider Walker isn't that good anymore is because Clap is just super strong against that. I don't know, hard to say. Might be a question for game 2. The early Panda harass didn't look too scary, but once he got level 3, that AoE actually started adding up like crazy. Level 2 Brilliance was a brilliant decision, excuse that pun, from Yumi. TC, does he have a mana potion? No. Oh, trying to go for the AM. But there is Invis, so there's no really killing him. And so many casters now. That was the last ditch effort trying to go for hero kills over here. Super fast dispels, by the way, by Yumi this whole game. Nicely controlling his priests. And that is it. 1-1. Yumi gets the equalizer. And we have updates. Results from the other matches. Thank you very much once again, Wong. That is such a big help to all of us. Much appreciated. So, Yumiko obviously defeated Norokill 2-0. In the other two games, it was Suns beating PCG. That surprised me quite a bit. And Suns beating PCG with 2-1. Sini beating TBC with 2-1. And Group D, Moon 2-0ing Decadent God. 14 Sway 2-0ing 2964, the Undead. Angshi winning his first game 2-0 as well. And Fast 2-1 against No Way OC. So what is the third map? Again, Twisted Meadows, so rare to have. And I think humans are overreacting. Like, Twisted Meadows isn't necessarily that bad all the time. Of course, just the one victory by Yumiko here is too small of a sample size to say, oh, this is actually a good human map. But Yumi showed that you can make it work. With a Panda second. Thank you very much, Anonymous Warcraft 3 with a 19-month resub. Oh, and William, thank you for the €5 as well. Enjoy one beer, bro, or else refund. Don't ask why. All right. I will have one beer this evening on you, William. Thank you very much. What's your take on Reforged and the latest info? Well, the latest info was the leaked images and models and all that stuff. And I thought it looked pretty good. There were some examples, some assets that I didn't like too much. But mostly it was pretty good. But I'm not really judging it too much just yet. Until Blizzard gives us an actual version to play, whether that's beta or final product, I'm not really gonna judge it yet.
Ready to work.
Map number 3. Decision time. Why is this not working now? It was just literally the same thing. Strange. There we go. Hitman maybe dropping down to the lower bracket. Yumiko is putting up a good challenge here. In the first round matches, neither of these two players were really being threatened, but now they are. Farseer again, Woofies again, of course. Trying to go for the lightning shield creep. The way you're supposed to do this is wolves deal with the footmen. Yeah, this is not correct. Wolves should attack the footman to put pressure on him. Because otherwise... Okay, I mean, if he makes it work, you know, who am I to criticize? Oh my god, level 1 AM aggression! What is this? Nobody plays that. Oh, and the Farseer is going to steal quite a few last hits here. The AM, potentially. Whoa, what the hell is happening? Level 1 AM aggression. And this hurts the AM usually more than the Farseer. Like, the Farseer doesn't need that much mana regen. The AM does. Big last hit, big last hit, big last hit. Hitman gets it! Gets the big boy, the Renegade. And that one as well. And now is 20 experience away only from the level up. Speed scroll should keep him safe as well. Oh, one grunt might be falling. Oh, speed scroll. Pretty good item. And level 2. How do you get level 2? Oh, I killed the water elemental. The one Woofy ran down the elemental. Super good defensive play here by Hitman. And that's not the way that Yumiko was hoping this would go. Let's take a look at the text. Oh wow, it's actually super close. Of course, Yumi didn't have to go for militia creep, so he had tons of lumber. But that was a stellar defense by Hitman. Of course, things to keep in mind as well, I haven't mentioned this yet, Hitman is obviously playing from the US of A, so he's playing with a way inferior ping, way worse. I know from Europe it's around 200. What's the ping from USA? I don't even know. So tier 2 about to be done. We're gonna have the TC coming out. AM level 1. This is such a disaster. Big risk by Yumi playing this early game like this. And he's getting punished hard for it, man. Really hard. Panda again.
The town is under siege.
Wow. Wow, even with this early game, he still wants to be aggressive. With a level 1 AM. Look at his mana, he just never has mana.
A player's forces are under attack.
I don't know, Yumi. I don't know about this opening. A little bit more experience over here. Safe creep.
Players' forces are under attack.
Even the footies are on against the trees. God damn. Hitman, Hitman. Alright, the build remains the same here for Yumi. We have an early Griffin Aviary again. But he had like so little militia time. He's got tons of lumber, so he can afford the Sanctum right after. So this should be a fast transition into mass casters then. Wouldn't this have been the game for walkers? There's no strong water elementals you have to deal with Purge. There's no clap. But I guess he decided on the lodge before he saw the panda. Another nice little surround right there. A bit more experience. Thank you very much, Weena Ting Ting, for the sub.
A player's forces are under attack.
Solo creep on the TC. This will be level 2 now for him. Finally, militia creep happening. 7 minutes, level 1 AM. Absolutely insane. It's gonna be an 8-minute level 1 AM actually.
Player's forces are under attack.
Oh. And the Dragonhawk doesn't even get the kill on the Windrider. Nothing's working out. Oh boy. Oh boy. Oh boy. And we have an early bat. That's pretty cool. So it's gonna require 2 Dragonhawks now
A player's force
to deal with the Windrider. Especially when there's no MK that's so smart. If there's MK, that could be Stormbolt coming in, bat dies right away. Oh, that's... dude. Hitman playing a really, really good game. AM finally got level 2. Scourge Bone Chimes is pretty trash. The footies, not really the units that have the most damage and get much health from it.
Player's forces are under attack.
Plus, they'll be disappearing soon. Oh, is it run by time? Is Hitman playing a little bit too passively? Actually? Shouldn't he have contested these 2 camps? He's trading experience right now. But Hitman is ahead. I feel like he shouldn't be allowing this actually.
A player's forces are under attack.
Alright, now he's gonna go south to contest finally. He got his 3-3 levels. Panda is also 3 now though. AM level 2. Oh, no, he's not contesting, he's just going for more creeping. Farsi would love to have a heal scroll.
A player's force
Waiting patiently. Ooh, that creep jack could be sick. Alright, heal scroll and let's go. Oh boy. No aggressive speed scroll just yet. Stomp hitting. Panda's basically surrounded, so yeah, Yumi has to TP out here. Bat didn't actually kill the Dragonhawk. Surviving barely here. Can he creep the red camp? I think it's like not even worth it. Like he's gonna take way too much damage. With the Scroll of the Beast still running, Hitman wants to force a fight. But very close now to the human base. Militia support is gonna be very strong. Chain Lightning towards the Dragonhawks. TC with a stomp. Lightning Shield. Priests don't have mana for the Dispel. Because the aura is too weak. And the aura was too late. Finally there's one Dispel coming in. But pretty late as well. Heal scrolls from both at the same time. TC hitting level 4. Has one more stomp ready. Could use it right here in the retreat. Speed scroll. Chasing further. Cancel the stomp. Goes for it now. And with the Chain Lightning coming in after. It's the Lightning God build with the Chain Lightning, the Lightning Shield. Everything is being electrified. And the mass range Orc army. Headhunters, Shaman. Yeah, this is the new Orc way. So cool how this matchup is still developing and looking differently. But this seems like the strongest strat for Orc nowadays. And when there's no MK, the TC can go in very unafraid. AM still not level 3. Oh, now he's very close though. Nice breath double kill. Oh, M1 Kodo seems to be falling here as well. Yep, and there we go. That's level 3. Yumiko fighting his way back. This is far from over actually. Oh, TC should have stayed in range of the Kodo for the speed aura perhaps. Kodos are all dead. Every single Kodo taken out. And we're even in supply. How weird. Of course, it's easy to say in hindsight. But yeah, TP out here would have been the right call. Mana pot on the Farseer. So Yumi's recovering. It seemed like this had to be Hitman's game. But I just overextended a little bit. The classic Orc mistake against human. Staying in against too slow for a little bit too long and suddenly everything's dying. TC's about to be level 5 though. And with this new style of Orc, the flute is actually pretty good. 2 more units dying. Headhunter and Shaman both falling. No heal scroll. That is very dangerous against this panda who still has plenty of mana left to use. Another raider's gonna fall. TC already with a lightning shield. But now the priests are completely full mana. Easy dispels for them. No scroll of speed. Hitman. Uh-oh. This game, it seems to be slipping away from him. Breath after breath. More and more kills. Once this panda hits 3, he just becomes so strong, man. Alright, Ensnare's coming in. Forcing an engagement. There's still a speed scroll, which is not being used. TC level 5. Alright, boys. Oh, nice invis save. TC is level 5. Nothing's ever over with the TC level 5.
A player's forces are under
We don't have too many creeps left on the map. We kind of have the red camps. But they are horrible to creep for both these armies. No, this camp somehow survived until now. Yumiko with a supply lead. But Hitman with a level 5 TC. Oh, you know what you should get? Invis potion. And invul potion as well. Just to get out of that slow. Breaker numbers though are starting to become a real issue. Late game breakers. That seems to be what Orc just can't deal with. And also no free healing. Human army has free healing. Orc has to pay every time. This panda looked pretty underwhelming, but now seems to be carrying the late game. And I think Hitman's big mistake was, after killing the Windrider here, going further north to creep. I think he should have contested in the south, not allowing all this free experience for the panda. Yumiko now with a supply lead. More Sorks coming. Double invul. 1 heal scroll for the human heroes. Nice spread. So the panda can't just breath too easily out of invis. Alright, here we go. The big push is coming in against the expansion. This is looking like the all-in. Double mana potion. Why does this invis not have... this TC not have invis? Imagine invis on this TC. Oh my god, it would be so sick. Another breath. Sentry ward, really smart. 1 witch doctor for detection. Would have loved to see that earlier as well. No heal salves either. All these units here are pretty hurt already. But the expansion is done. If Hitman holds here, this is his game. Orc units running in. Oh, I love the Ensnare. Ensnare on the panda, so you can't breath everything too easily. TC though. Oh, the Dispel against the speed scroll, so good. First stomp hits pretty well. Lightning shield. Chain lightning as well. Second speed scroll. Big commitment now. TC walking in, looking for the stomp. Hitting it decently well. On 2 of the casters at least. Out of mana for the time being, but has the mana potion here to use. Does so and hits a few more of the priests. But the TC now super hurt. Has to get the TP over and uses it rather quickly. Chain lightning coming in once more. 1 more priest is gonna die. But Yumiko still with 55 supply left. And first, Hitman has to heal. Blizzard now as well. I really like this build by Yumi. The 1-1-2 build. TC, he's too hurt, he can't go back in again. And the chain lightnings are being healed up by the priests. We have 3 priests. That seems to be barely enough. The expansion being sieged just by the heroes. The rest of the army not running out of position. TC focused by all the breakers once again. 1 Devourer at least though. TC still no invul, still dangerous for him. Trying to pass something maybe, nope. The TC is soaking up a lot of damage though. And Hitman is pushing back Yumiko a little bit more. Level 5 for the Farseer. Has to be Chain Lightning. And it is. The Blizzard though, dealing good damage. Stomp coming in. Chain Lightning follow-up. Couple of these casters almost dead. TC gets away again with the Purges, getting out of the slow. Lots of ensnares. Tons of ensnares coming in. Oh, but that Blizzard as well. Stomp coming in. TC needs to get to the shop. Heal scroll. Invul. Gonna go for the invul. Uses it. He could go for another stomp here. He has it right now. Heal scroll as well. Want to get into position for the heal scroll. Breaker's still being devoured, man, but there's not much left at all for Hitman. Oh my god, an insane stomp! But again, no follow-up damage. Militia coming in from the main. There was a heal scroll for Yumiko. He's gonna be level 5 Panda with one more kill. And these are easy kills. Oh my god, there it is. Level 5. And the Kodos, both kind of stuck. Both gonna die. It looks like Yumi has this now. Even getting some breakers back. And Hitman dropping down to 29 supply. AML 5. Is it Aura 3? It certainly is. Mains are expired as well, which is never good for Orc. Again, humans have the free healing and mana sustain. Orcs do not. Hero kill maybe. Is that the one way he can win this game still? How patiently Yumi was waiting for the stomp. He was hovering over the inner wall. He was waiting for the stomp animation. And times it perfectly. Yumiko doesn't have enough gold for the expansion, actually.
Players' forces are under attack.
Gonna sell something. Oh! Chain lightning. Stomp. That's a lot of peasant kills. But it's only peasants. The one advantage that Hitman has here is he's much faster. With a level 2 aura, he has the much more mobile army. A bit of long distance mining for both. Hitman's gonna try to intercept these. This is gonna turn out to be a full base race. Panda level 5 is pretty good at base racing.
The players' forces are under attack.
Alright, easy peasant kills. Is there pillage, by the way? If there was, this would be very good.
The town is under siege.
For the orc. Oh, are these the last 2 peons? Oh, this is the last peon. And there's no pillage, by the way. All peons dead. All peasants dead. The sentry wards are really good, giving so much vision. This game is super weird now. I don't know. Like,
Players' forces are under attack.
if somehow Hitman can kill all the priests, maybe he can whittle this army down. But it's so hard to do.
The town is
The Brilliance Aura also is so good in this kind of scenario. Level 3 Brilliance. That's a lot of regen.
A player's forces are under attack.
A bit more experience. TC getting closer to 6. I don't know if that's gonna change much either, though. Oh, big breath! Oh my god. Trying to go for the hero kill. The Pana is a little bit far forward. But all this damage. It can't be healed. And the Witch Doctor's gonna die as well. No priests, no brilliance aura for the orc. Oh, stomp, chain lightning. Oh, but the TC gets stuck. Was that an intentional trap by Yumi? I don't think so. But that was still a nice play. Yumiko gets the win. Hitman putting up a good fight, but not getting the win there. Drops down to the lower bracket, so we will have more games for Hitman. One more series today for the American, which we're going to be going into next.